What's up, everybody? Welcome to Africa Sport View. This is Erasmus, and today we are going to preview the game between South Africa and Nigeria. So Nigeria versus South Africa. We are going to preview this match. So the match between Nigeria. So let's just go to the lineup that they had between their game between Nigeria and Angola. So what Nigeria had, they had Nwambali as a goalkeeper. They had they had Anjai. They had Trost Ekong. They have Basi, Aina, Onyeka, Iwobi. They have Sanusi, Simon, Lukman, and Osimhen. When you listen to this squad, it looks so powerful. It looks so strong. All these players, they are playing mostly professional football abroad. And imagine that they haven't yet bring on Iheanacho. They haven't yet started with Musa, Chukwueze. So that was their last match, and I'm not expecting much more from this match. Something much different from this quarter to the game of South Africa. So I'm expecting much more the same squad to come in against South Africa. And then their lineup for game against Cape Verde was Rowan Williams in the goal. Then they have a left back of Modiba, two center half of Mvala, Kekana, and as well as Mudau on the right back. Sitole and Mokoena is the pivot 2, and Zwane number 10, and then they have Pesitau, Mahopa, and Morena as their front 3. So it's Mahopa leading the line. So what do you expect from this team? I would, being honest, I don't know. I would expect just the same team to come in. I don't know. Maybe Morena, because I remember Morena for whom. Let me just make sure I see. Maybe Morena for Lepasa. Or Mayambela. I'm not sure who you bring in. Because I think Maseko was injured in that last match. So I believe maybe Lepasa or Mayambela to come in. Morena really didn't impress me. Was making a few mistakes in that match, but players they vary from match to match. So you see the player was having a terrible game last game, and the next game they just turn up from nowhere. So I like the combination between Zwane, Morena, Mokoena, Mudau. They had a good combination in that first half of the match against Cape Verde. Mohopa, on the other hand, I don't rate him as a striker, but I don't believe South Africa have another striker that is better than him. Maybe probably except from Foster that is playing for Burnley, who's not called. So and I also don't rate. I don't rate really Foster. So Pesitau have to improve. He have to really improve from the last game that he played, because he was terrible in the last game. He was not anywhere to be seen. So as a senior team player, he need to really step up his game and show that what he's made of. So Sitole need to really pick up as well, step up his game as well. So he need to make his presence felt in that midfield. He need to start dominate. He need to start to bully players in that midfield, just to show that he's present in that midfield. Mvala and Kekana have been brilliant. I'm expecting nothing less from them. They've been doing very good in this tournament. Modiba have been good. Mudau overlapping, very good. Zwane being Zwane, but I'm still saying I don't want to see Zwane playing 90 minutes. Give the guy 70 minutes. Give the guy 65-70 minutes there. So because when it comes to the time of 18, he's exhausted. He's really done. We have to remember that he's 30 something, so he's 35, 36 days. So I'm expecting people to make use of Zwane as well. When Zwane have a ball, make those run. You know Zwane can find you. Zwane can find you. He can pick up any pass. So most of the time, Zwane have a ball and Pesita will just tuck in, and then you see Morena tucking in instead of making those runs that are necessary, because Zwane can find you those through passes. Zwane can find you those deep things over the head. You just need to make the necessary runs, and that Pesitao and then Morena, they will not be doing that runs in the past game of against Cape Verde. So Williams just going to do the Williams thing. I think is one of the best goalkeeper at this tournament. One of the best goalkeeper at this tournament, if not the best. Mvala and Kekana, I'm expecting them to really tuck in a bit, not that high line at the center, because I'm telling you, if you do that high line against Nigeria, Simon, Lookman, Osimhen, they are very speedy players. They are very fast. They are good at counter-attacking. Iwobi can find those passes to those guys, and then it's going to be a punishment. So when it's come to Nigeria, what do I expect? I want to see more from Osimhen. He has scored only 1 goal in this tournament. Though he has some assets, so still as a striker that of his caliber that we saw in Napoli, what you saw in what he's doing in the Champions League, in Serie A, we expect much more from him, other than just 1 assist or 2 assists there. So we want to see him giving the threat to the defense. So I'm expecting Simon, a lot more from Simon, because everything that Nigeria been doing, I've seen it coming from more of Lookman. Lookman have been very good doing all the Lookman thing that he's been doing at Atalanta. So I'm expecting more from Simon and Osimhen this time. Iwobi, please, that's unnecessary shot that we take from 30 yard, 40 yard. Please, we don't need those. Use your front 3 that you have. Make a use of them. Allow Simon to do the dribbling and cutting the passes, and so, and as well as I'm expecting more from the midfield 3. So the midfield 3. So I'm expecting more from them. I really didn't see the presence of Onyeka yet. No, I want to see the Onyeka that I see at Brentford. I want to see the player just making his presence felt in the midfield, dominating their midfield. That's what you want to see in this match. Please, this team should not give us this boring defensive and nobody want the ball. Nobody want the ball. I want to see a semi-final of highest caliber. I want to see passes. I want to see counter-attacking. I want to see through passes. I want to see quality football. Not everybody just backing off, waiting for the other team to make a mistake and then counter-attack. Match of 100 and something passes in the whole half. So we want to see teams that are up for the game, giving each other a game. So, and then Nigeria had been one of the team that really didn't want really to give matches to other teams. They've been always laying back. They score 1 goal and then they just defend. They will give you this boring football. So we understand when it's come to tournament, it's all about winning. But as for South Africa, they need to take advantage of this. That Nigeria doesn't want the ball. We are going to use the ball. We are going to have the ball. When we are going to do the passes, we are going to show them what we are made of. So as I predicted on my prediction video that I uploaded earlier, I predicted that South Africa is going to win this match on penalties, because this match can be a match of lot of goals. It can be a match of lot of goals, but it depends if these teams make mistakes, because they are all capable of making mistakes. They are very capable of making mistakes, depending on how they are playing. If Kekana and Mvala choose to make that high line at the center circle, we can see them being punished over and over by Osimhen, Simon, and Lookman. But the same way as well, if a Kong and Njai them and Basi decided to make that high line, we can see Pesitao, we can see Morena, we can see Zwane doing those passes that they did against Namibia, because Namibia kept the high line and we be punished, but they got punished by that high line by South Africa, scoring 4-0. So it can be a match of lot of goals, and it can be a boring match with no goals or a few goals, because they could all of them back off and just say we don't want the ball, have the ball, no making unnecessary passes at the back and so on. But I'm expecting them to draw 1-1 and then South Africa winning on penalties. So because of their goalkeeper, it's just good. I don't see a really lot of team getting away anything from that match. So please comment on the comment section. Tell us what you expect from this team. What changes do you want to see? Because when it comes to changes, I'm still waiting to see the same team. I'm still expecting the same teams. I won't make any changes from the previous matches. I will just keep the whole team the same from South Africa as well as Nigeria. So tell us, is your team going to play in this semi-final? Either you are Nigerian or South African. What do you expect your changes? What changes do you expect from your team? What do you want the coaches to change? And as well as please give us your prediction on the comment section. Like the video and subscribe.